Hi, miss you. I've missed you big. Lakini niko na nawapenda na love. Sasa mimi nataka kuongea about something. An emotionally unavailable partner. Who has had one? I have. I know the feeling. So this one, talking out of experience. Tia manani. And please subscribe. Please comment. I'm waiting to hear from you. So do you ever find yourself in such kind of a relationship? And what do you think about it? Why are you there? You know, because that's a better question to ask. Why am I allowing myself to be in this kind of relationship? Sasa, that's a difficult question. Because are you in one? Why are you there? What's going on? Let's see. So, you're there because there's a child in you. And the wounded self in you does not want to experience pain. Doesn't want to experience rejection, abandonment, being alone. Being alone is tough, my friend. Guy, no, you don't want to. You don't want to be rejected. You don't want to be abandoned. And so therefore, you'd rather stay in a discomfort than go through the pain of rejection. But a question as we go on, I want you to keep asking yourself, why do I want to be in this relationship so bad? Keep asking that question. But first, let's see the signs. So tujue, are you in that relationship? Let's check out the signs. The first one is communication. My friend, he or she doesn't call. Okay, in this case, being me, I'm a chick. Me, I want him to call. To text me. Send me nice messages. And I will send back. You know, women, we are very good at giving. I mean, that's why we give back. We are good at giving. But the dude, hey, kabla toy, man. It takes time. But anyway, he doesn't call. She doesn't call. They don't respond to your calls or missed calls. Texts take forever to be responded to. Apana. That one, communication. If it's not there, my friend, that's a sign. The other one is that they avoid deep conversations. Okay. Those deep conversations are deep. Where he talks about himself. She talks about herself. Her deep issues and her real self comes out. Then deep conversations can be, where is this relationship headed? What are we planning for the future? What do we want with this relationship? Hizo conversations ukizileta, nyoe ananyoes. Like that. Hataki kuongea. They don't want to talk about them because they are scared or they're not really into you. Nile too, you have a nice thing, so, and I enjoy it. The other one is that they feel overwhelmed by intimacy. This can be very authentic. This can be very true to them. That seriously, they do not know how to be intimate with you. And even they don't even know how to be intimate even. They don't know how to be vulnerable. They don't know how to really be present fully. This is a childhood issue. This could be how are they brought up? What was their attachment styles? And how are they treated by their caregivers? So that becomes a bit dicey. You may not be able to fully help them. They could be totally into you, but intimacy. And when I talk about intimacy, siongei maneno ya sex. I'm talking about intimacy, being present with somebody when you're having conversations. When they need you, you're present. When you are supposed to call them, you call them. When you miss them, you tell them. You don't hold back. Ni kama you are unapeana kakitu kadogo kama bonga points. Unajua zinakunjanga tu kidogo and yet use so much airtime. Uyu anakupatia ka dose, ka drop. No, this person doesn't probably know how to be intimate. And so they will always evade emotional intimacy with you. Then the other one is that they avoid labels. You've been dating this person for like 2 years. Na bado hakuiti girlfriend. She doesn't call you boyfriend. I mean, you're not able to define your relationship. It's not growing. Iko tu hapo stagnant. But they enjoy all the benefits you're giving them. They enjoy every part of the relationship, but they do not want to have it as a label. When you're with his friends or her friends, you're a buddy, you're a friend. You're not, there's no label to you. Then they want you to be perfect. They have perfectionism around them. So in this case, I'm talking about like, they want you to behave in a certain way, to be a certain person, to do certain things in certain ways. Mpaka anaweza dictate how you will dress. If you dress funny, they'll be like, that's why I tell you this relationship can't work. So you're always trying to please this person, but haifiki, because they are trying to look for negativity in their relationship and in you, so that they can either end it or show you how much you're not ready for the next level. So if you, kama kuna vitu kaa hizo, cheki, then they are hot and cold. Kuna sawa mse, you go with them on a weekend or during the week. This week it's fire, you're calling, you're talking, you have great time. The following like 3 weeks, the person doesn't call, doesn't show up, won't respond to your SMSs as fast as, they just go cold on you. And you're thinking, Allah, si tulikuwa napita last weekend. We had such a great time. What happened? And it really pains you because you're thinking, this is too much. And then the anxiety in it, it's not worth it. Then the person shows up again, fire. And because you're longing for it, and as I asked you, why are you in this thing? And why do you need it so badly? You go back and you play the game again. Then, kidogo, he goes cold on you. That is a bad thing because it's a roller coaster of your emotions. You can easily get depressed and stressed. So, check it out. They're unclear about what your relationship is all about. They do not want to talk about it. Neither do they want to really tell you what you really mean to them. You keep asking, what do you want with this relationship? Who am I to you? When you start asking those questions, more than 3-4 times, Modowito, my person, please, funga safari, nenda. That person, if they are into you, they will tell you, chick, I penda you mad. And I want to marry you, or I want this commitment to grow. Let's work on this. I mean, there is a direction to your relationship, and you discuss it, and you're committed to it. Then the other one is that they don't sacrifice time for you. It's either about their time, their ways. You will go to their places they want to. You will see them when they are available, but not when you are available. Hiyo maneno ni mbaya, because such a person really manipulates you, and they end up becoming narcissists because it is all about them. Life revolves around them. The relationship is about them. That is very painful and very wrong. And if you see some of those signs, think deeply. I'm really truly in a relationship with somebody who's not available to me emotionally. And I'll go back to my beginning. Why is it that you want this so bad? It could be your child self that is craving for connection because probably they didn't get it when they were a child. And they crave for that intimacy with this unavailable person because maybe your parents were unavailable. Maybe your caregiver was totally unavailable. So you do not even know what it means to be emotionally available or to identify that love should be freely given. You do not know that. You don't know how to be given love. You don't know how to even receive love freely. Because you don't even know about it. It's time to just kujiita kamushemanyo, to call yourself for a meeting and ask yourself, why do I keep attracting emotionally unavailable partners? What is it that I'm lacking within myself? Because I keep saying that Unless you have a healthy relationship with yourself, there's no way you can have a relationship with another person. You're the first person to have a relationship with. Yes. But there's something I want to tell you. If the guy says, I'm not ready, the chick says, I'm not ready, believe them. Don't give excuses. If they say, I like you, but I'm not in love with you, believe them. There's nothing you will do to make them in love with you. If they say, I like my space, believe them. Don't go to their house and leave your things there. They might even throw them in the dustbin. Do not allow yourself to stay in the discomfort of that relationship for too long. And my friend, don't confuse chaos with chemistry and you say, we still make up with good sex. Good sex should not come out from chaos. Don't confuse chaos and chemistry. Asha. It's time to realize that you're a lovable person and you're worth of love. It's time to cherish yourself. It's time to have self-love. Self-love is when you have a healthy relationship with your inner self. So call yourself that Kabushe manual, that committing I keep talking about, and check out, why am I in this relationship with an emotionally unavailable person? Ninawapenda, and I'm looking forward to seeing your comments. Please comment, subscribe. Love you. Your sister here, Liz. God bless you.